Does YouTube know we're live though? Not yet, at least. It does now. Okay. I gotta change the thumbnail of it. Cool. Save. What the hair doing? Alright, that should work now. Yeah, that works. Open this up, mute the stream. What else do we have to do? Ah yes, this one. Am I live on Twitch? I am live on Twitch. Very good. All right. Oh yeah, sick. Can I just move this one there? And that one there. Alright. There we go. It is all working now. Nice and easy. Has said no one ever, unfortunately. Alright. And now, I think we are going to play the Big Chomper. I'm really enjoying this deck, I can't lie. For some reason, this deck is doing good for me, I can't lie. And I am somewhat enjoying it. We have one of the gold ones. Any cool artworks at you? Nah, unfortunately. We have a cool Shaman, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, alright. Isn't there a cool Spiritomb, or was I mistaken? I was mistaken. Alright, well, we're playing the Big Chomper for now. Maybe we'll have an online tourney with this guy later on. I feel like we can probably try the version that plays like the Monkey Dories. But yeah, it is late. Today's stream is probably not going to be too long. Probably like an hour and a half. What are we doing? Edit stream info. Pokemon Live, there we go. Alright. Okay. Why do I ever give this deck compliments? Just for it to do this. We quite literally just attach bars. And we are not Arceus, so this is not good. Is he going to attach pass as well, or rip an Iono? Alright, I'm down for that Iono. It means we don't have to discard more than half of our attackers. We have Arven for TM Evo. Okay. It's not bad. He can't retreat with Neo Upper though, right? Surely not, right? I was gonna say, if this guy retreats with Neo, I mean, maybe it is correct. to actually just retreat with the Neo Upper and move on with life. We'll bench these two and then we'll get our 2 more little goofballs. Attach the TM Evo. We'll power weight you. Attach that there. Evo double Gibble, and we have a research for next turn. So we have guaranteed Garchomp attack. Not bad. Alright. Started off better than it, well, ended off better than it started. Why does Polt Dengo? Why is Polt Dengo called Pengo? It's an interesting interesting name. All right. Tracloak. What is this thing over here? Alright. Here with an Iono, we're fine. We have double Champion's Call, we have Roserade in hand, we have Iono in hand, we have Poffin as well. We actually have Knockout as well, which is cool. Okay, this time he does have the retreat at least. But it doesn't matter, we literally just have Champion's Call for the attack, so... Unfortunately, the Badood ain't doing too much here. If we had the boss, I wouldn't have minded going boss, just kill the Dracloak with the Neo Upper. We top deck research. Okay, well we're gonna go probably attach this to this guy. Oh wait, we can't play Poffins, we are currently under the item lock. Right, let's just go Champion's Call for the Gabite. Evo U. Champion's Call for the... I think the Roselia is fine. And then Champion's Call for Garchomp. And then Iono is good. And we can go with the... what is this thing called? Corkscrew Drive? Yeah. This deck does unironically feel pretty decent. I mean, we can attach this and just go drive, draw a card extra. We have boss as well next turn. We have Stamp. We also might be able to set up... well, we have the Roselias. If he doesn't kill either of the Roselias, we have Knockout and a Deepult if he evolves into a Deepult, which could be pretty good. I mean, he's probably gonna Evo, but like... what do you go for? That is 80. He's a 70. I guess whole Lucha Ping, kill Roselia would be pretty good. Probably the best thing you can do here. Ultra for Deepult. Ultra for Fez. Probably has Deepult in hand. Well, I mean, Fez is cool because that's just a very easy 2 prizes for us with Corkscrew Drive. So even if he does kill Roselia, we just go boss kill Fez for 2, which is pretty gas. He ultras Shaman. Okay, now, okay, I'd say a double ultra. Fair. Yeah, Monkey Dory, like one monkey would be fine in this deck, I think. Because even if we don't one-shot the Dragapult, we could just go like Monkey Dory, move 30. Actually, we would technically one-shot the... because we'd have double Roserade Monkey Dory. We just move 30 onto this, and then we go Draconic Buster. But like then he has to 3-shot us, right? Because he's going 200, and then if we move it off, then it's 170. I mean, 170 damage, and he's doing 200, so we have 30 HP left. That's insane. That is actually kind of nuts. How tanky this guy is. So yeah, I could definitely see this deck unironically being fairly decent. Like, if you can build like even a more control-orientated build with multiple monkeys, and you play like Crispin and stuff, that wouldn't be bad, I don't think. Alright, he doesn't even... okay, so we actually just one-shot the default here, and I'm quite happy with that. We just go Champion's Call for the Roserade. Champion's Call for the other Roserade. And now we're out of range again from the thing. And then we can just go probably just Arven for an Ultra and the power weight. And we can... do we want to power weight this? I think honestly power weighting this seems fine to keep these guys alive. Well, I mean, because we're hitting 350, right? Oh wait, shit, we needed the we needed the energy, bro. We meant to get Vessel, not Ultra. Alright, well now it doesn't matter, unfortunately. Now we're just gonna... well, yeah, now we're gonna power weight probably this guy, because he's gonna be our next attacker. Alright, whoops, we do a little misplaying. Ultra Ball away, Shaman plus Puffin. Get ourselves the Chomp. And then we can just retreat and attack with the healthy Chomp, seems fine. For 190, draw 3. Alright, cool. We do a little misplaying. But I guess now, yeah, we would have loved to take a knockout that turn, because then we go down to 3. Because we still have to do probably... okay, he's just going to go CC into the Chomp, yeah, and just take the knockout on this guy. Well, I mean, now at least we can, like... he's actually in a decent position here for now. There's the second Pult. We have the CC as well. We have Stamp as well. We have Arven for the power weight. So I guess it's nice because we can kill this guy with Corkscrew Drive. And there's the... okay, there's the flying entry. Alright, so that does kind of suck. But I guess we can always just go default into Fez, into like Dracloak or whatever. We don't have to go through double default. All right. Because he takes, let's say he goes this, he takes 3. Then we go return knockout, we go down to 3. He's going to swing into this, not take any prizes that turn. And then next turn he can go 3 again, I guess. Which would probably be, yeah, because he'll go 30, he'll go 60 into this next turn, so he can go 3-3 here, except it'll take 2 turns. Okay. I guess we could one-shot... this is 90 right now. Yeah, we could one-shot with the Spiritomb, which could be quite decent. I think we're definitely going to CC up the Fez here. CC up the Fez. Earthen Vessel away the... Earthen Vessel away the Iona. We're going to Arven for the Power Band. Because what we can do actually is we can prevent him going 3-3 by now putting the Power Band on the Roserade. So Evo this. And then Arven for the Puffin and Power Weight. We can burn the Puffin. We know there's literally nothing in here. Yeah, no Pokemon in deck. So Power Weight onto you. Energy Attachment onto you. And then we just go Stamp. Alright. That's not bad. Cool. And then we just go Corkscrew Drive. Oh, what, we should have burned the Puffin. That's on us. Whoops. Could have drawn an extra card there. Okay, give us the Spiritomb, yes, nice. Because now Spiritomb can one-shot the healthy Dragapult. He's scooped. Okay, that's a bit odd. I mean, we take those, I guess. But, he didn't have to scoop. I think we were in an okay position. Alright, let's try build, this deck, but with monkeys. I feel like monkeys could be quite decent as well. Because, like, I feel like most of the time, attacking with Corkscrew Drive is just straight up correct. Like, using a second attack is, like, so rare. Do we need Shaman? Nah. Oh wait, let's put Shaman back and just dupe this deck so we can still keep this list. How do I duplicate list? That is if the game loads. There we go. Duplicate. Alright, then we cut the Shaman. We have the Turo. I like the Turo. I do enjoy that. We can cut, like, probably... What? 2 more? We're down to 5 energy. Playing double Vessel. I think 5 is fine with 3 Luminous. And then we put in double Monkey. And we can cut the... What can we cut here? The one Ultra Ball is nice because it can find us the Gabite. 4 Puffin's good because we're not playing any Nest. The double Artisan feels great. Maybe the Switch? Maybe the Switch. I don't feel like we need Switch that much. Alright. Monkey time. Dude, this game breaks every time you load into a load into your decks, which is insane to me. It is so poorly optimized that it makes me cringe every time I play this thing. Do you want to go first? No. We want to TM Evo on our first turn, preferably. Okay. Well, we have the TM Evo. We also don't have energy for now. I think we promote the Roselia. I feel like I'd... Maybe we should have promoted Garchomp. Energy on Garchomp is usually always better than energy on Roselia. Okay, I'm guessing we're playing against Marnies. This looks like a Marnies kind of start. Because Guardy doesn't play Badoo anymore. Yeah. Another day, another enjoyable matchup on ladder. I mean, at least we can... Ooh, Spiritomb is going to be pretty good in this matchup. At least we can do this. And then rip an Iono. Okay, there's the energy. But we don't have... Okay, well, we're going to have to get rid of probably these two. For another Gible. Okay, we prized one of them. Okay, that's fine. We have Iono for next turn. We have Garchomp in hand. We just need... energy then? Yeah, we just need energy to actually start attacking. Cool. That works out. And I don't think there's a reason for us to attack with anything other than Corkscrew Drive. We do need to set up some Roselias though, to be honest. because we do want to at least two-shot them. So we'll need double Roselia, or like one monkey, one Roselia, or Roserade, whatever it's called. He's not killing the Roselia this turn, so we'll have one. And then by the time he gets into the big dog, we should be unless he just rips the big dog right now. Then it's then I'm okay. Oh no, he's ripping the big dog now. All right. Okay. In that case, I mean, we do get the first swing into it, so we can two-shot it by just manual attaching twice, I guess. Unless we go... Joltik matchup is kind of just Briar, right? Like, because in the beginning you kill the Joltik, he has double monkey set up already. Oh no. Oh no. You kind of just kill the Joltik in the early game, and then they'll probably take 2 on you, and you also go counter catcher, or you just kill the Terrapagos, and they'll just go Pika, and then no, they'll kill the whatever you had an active, probably like a 1-prizer with the hands, and they'll take 2. Then you can just kill the Iron Hands with Terrapagos, and then they'll probably go Pika, and you can just counter catcher around that. There's energy. You can counter catcher around that with also Terrapagos, and just kill like a Latias or a Fez or whatever they had on bench with a Terrapagos plus Briar. It's usually like a 1-2-3 kind of line. I think we just grab double Roselia. This, Iono. And then you don't even have to use the like Dusknoirs, but you can use the Dusknoirs to break the Pika if you want. We have energy for next turn. We also have Puffin to grab ourselves another Gibble, and I think we grab the Tomb now. I think it's Tomb time. We can also use Rod to shuffle back you and you. I don't think we need that Roselia anymore. And then we can just go Corkscrew Drive for 100. And then draw double Artisan. That's exactly what we wanted. And he's going to go, what, 180 plus 30. That's 210. Okay, so if he sets up the... well, no, he has double monkey. Never mind. Oh, shit. Oh, no. We essentially did 40 that turn. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter because the damage is still on board with Spiritomb. So if he does set up the Snorunt, we are. Oh, wait, no, he can just go. He can move it all there. He can go 3-6. Yeah, he can go 3-6 and then pop that with the Shadow Bullet, which kind of sucks. And we're literally never going to be able to evolve into another Garchomp because you can just deny it all with those guys. Yeah, finding a counter catcher would have been great last turn. We can still one-shot him this turn though. We just need to find, because he's on 280. Yeah, we just need to find one of the Evos, then we can one-shot him. That's not too bad, though. Alright. So that is... okay, he's going boss. Is he going to kill... what's he killing? Okay, so he's going to kill both Arc Gibbles. Alright. I actually prefer that than him taking actual damage on my Garchomps. That's fine. Cool. So now we can go set up Garchomp. Hopefully draw into a Roserade. Top deck Iono? No. We can do this though to thin. Bench a monkey. We can attach the fighting Puffin. We have triple Roserade in deck. We have Unfazed Stamp. Alright. Garchomp. Okay, we found it right here. Garch 400 HP Garchomp is kind of wild. I love this guy. All right. Well, actually, hold up. We do have. I'm gonna kind of hedge my bets into this Garchomp. I'm gonna hope that this guy can kind of thug it out, and then we're gonna unfair stamp, hoping he cannot set up into another Grimmsnarl. If he does, I'm going to be slightly upset. Draconic Buster one-shots Grimmsnarl. Thank you for the follow. Random Snore, appreciate it. And then, alright, so we're kind of just gonna hope Garchomp can carry this game. If he just drew into the Marnie's Grimmsnarl Rare Candy like that, he deserves to win, I guess. It's going good. It is going as it stands. We also have the power weights now, so we can start doing big dog stuff. Okay, we have Corkscrew Drive. I would still love to draw into a CC to try and deal with like one of the monkeys, probably. Do we deal with the monkeys or do we kill the... He drew into the Iono. Alright, of course. Goodbye, my power weights. Hello, boss. No energy. Oh no. Oh no. That's not... That's all I wanted. We're also out 4 energy. And he just shuffled back 2 energy. And Vessel, I'm pretty sure. Oh no. So you just have to show up draw into energy here. Oh, you beauty. You beauty. Alright. Boss up. What do we boss up? Do we boss up the monkey? I think we boss up the monkey. Yeah, that seems good. Boss up monkey. And we're drawing 3, which is nice as well. Sick. How's it going? I'm currently practicing Blissey EX for a tour. Dude, Blissey EX? That's in this format? That's cool. I'd love to match against Blissey EX. I feel like we'd do fine against Blissey EX, I'm not gonna lie. Thanks for the follow, Samson. Did you just move over from, what's it, Twitch? I mean, from YouTube. So yeah, Joltik box, you just want to go, yeah, you just go 1, 2, 3, because essentially you go first, because they want to go second regardless, and then on your second turn, you can either Water Pon, and take 2 if they have some random stuff on bench, or like a Latias, but usually you don't want to do the Water Pon, so you just go like Fan Rotom and kill the active Joltiks that you force them into like the Iron Hands, and then they amp, and then they go down to 4 while you're on 5. Then you go Terapagos, kill the Iron Hands. So you go down to 3 while they're on 5. Then they'll kill... No, they'll be on 4. You'll be on 3. Then they'll go Pikachu, kill your Terapagos. And then now they're on 2, you're on 3. And then you can just go Counter Catcher into like Latias or Fez. And then Briar and kill with Terapagos. So yeah, so usually you can kill the hands with the Clefairy, because then you have more access, like you have more out of Terapagos later on in the matchup. So yeah, that's usually what you do. But yeah. And then obviously if you can also just break the like if they ever go down to like odd prizes. Alright, wait, hold up. Okay, we definitely start doing monkey shenanigans. We're going to Adrenabrain and murder your... What do we heal off of? I think we can heal off of the monkeys for now. We can kill the Badoo. Like I said, I'm hedging all my bets in this Garchomp. If Garchomp goes down, it's game over. But I'm pretty sure we win next turn. We also have Turo. He's going Frostlass. We can kill Frostlass here. We can go Arven, grab Power Weight and Vessel. I know we can't use the Vessel, but the Vessel is an extra attacker with the Spiritomb, which I do want to kind of keep alive. And then we're gonna go Corkscrew Drive 130, and then we have Monkey Dory next turn. So yeah, double up on Terapagos. Briar is your best friend in that matchup. So is Bombs. Because, like, if you take the first 2, like, if they go, if you get a manual attach onto your Terapagos on your first turn, then usually you can just kill the hands on that turn, then they'll go Pika, and then since you're up on, you're now 4-4 during your turn, you can go like Dusclops into their Pika, put them down on 3, and then just swing, kill their, we actually won that game, holy shit. And then you can kill their Pika like that, and then you go down to 2 while they're on 3, they don't play Briar, and usually at that point they won't have an attack for the next turns, they'll probably just go, what is it, Ursaluna attach, and then you can just close out the game by gusting around that, because they'll go down to 1, so you can activate CC at that time. So yeah, so that is pretty nice, because yeah, you can just like basically being able to force CC whenever you want it, and if they ever go onto like odd prizes, then you can just also force Briar with bombs and stuff. So yeah, just make sure you don't prize Briar. Is the thing. Also, be careful with not putting a Pidgeot into play. Actually, it's like the one matchup you don't want to put Pidgeot into play, because if they go Amp for 3, then you probably lose. Then there's not much you can do about that. Same as Water Pond. Don't let them amp those guys. Also, if they have a really small hand, sometimes you can just straight up sob. Like if you have nothing, you can, and you have the Water Pond in play, you can sob into the Joltik and kind of, or sob into like the Latias or whatever, and kind of try and build up more of a board. But yeah, that's like only if it's going terribly. Playing Turbox right now in first grounds, both Water Pond are prized. Yeah, that's the game, huh? That's crazy. That's unfortunate. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm really enjoying Garchomp. Like 2 days ago, I was slandering this fool. I was saying how bad it is, and I'm like, this deck's fun. We don't want to go first though. Is first ever correct just for that extra attachment? But if you wish with energy, and it's like, then it feels bad. We also didn't start Evo. Because yeah, going second and whiffing Evo is like disgusting. Okay, are we playing against Wallstall? What are we playing against, bro? The nice thing with the monkey is that the luminous energy counts as psychic and dark, so we can actually attack with the monkey, which is hella gas. Also, I'm pretty sure we can one-shot him with a Roselia, which is kinda funny. Like if we set up triple, wait, 3, 6, no, we'd be doing 120. We'll bench the monkey here as well. And then we can just start putting pressure on with Spike Sting for 40. We play Funny Card and Bless, Redeemable Ticket. Dude, Redeemable Ticket was played in, what is that deck? The Ethans deck? So yeah, on one of my streams I was playing that and I prized triple Ethans and then I used the ticket. And that was pretty cool. Worked out. Do you know if the ticket like can put those cards that you shuffled back into your deck, like, back into the prizes? Because it would be so funny if you rip Redeemable Ticket with like double Guardy or whatever in prizes, you shuffle it into your deck, and then you prize double Guardy again. Like, that would be kind of cool. Nah, bruh. I don't want to play this matchup. Nah, bruh. Oh, hell nah. Oh, never mind, we're good. Shout out to Gabite. What a warrior. Please tell me Crustle is a fighting type and not a grass type and does not make my dragons die to a literal rock crab. Champions Call, the sequel for you. Oh yeah, we also have the little Spiritomb guy. Hold on. This could be a decent matchup, you know? Now we're doing 100 with Spike Sting. Shout out Spike Sting. That's insane, man. We're killing this Ogerpon next turn with Spike Sting. Like, little Flower got hands. No, they go to the bottom of the deck, alright. Oh, it is grass type? Oh, shit. This attack's damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. But it does swing me for weakness, right? Well, it doesn't matter, because it's only doing 240, so it's not, like, crazy. The prizes you take go to the bottom of the deck? Oh, okay, cool. Because that could be so funny if you prize double Guardy, rip redeemable ticket, and just reprise double Guardy. Top 10. Top 10, the game does not want you to win moments. Okay, look. I could see some fun in playing Quad Thorns because it's funny, but playing this deck genuinely just seems miserable. And now he's bringing up Roserade. Okay, like, what did Roserade do to you, Blood? Like, he's sick. He is kind of cool. W Pokemon. I would like to top deck, you know, one of my supporters. Like, that could be quite cool as well. I wouldn't mind, you know, that. Okay, you know what I meant, game. I didn't want boss. Like, an Iono or a research would have been cool. Like, you know what I meant. Stop joshing about, bro. You know I didn't mean boss. On the bright side, when this does die next turn, I do have boss kill Ogerpon with Spike Sting, which is kinda cool. And then we are... I'm not scooping to this guy. I'm gonna find a way. I think that way might just be sitting in active position with a Garchomp taking a hit, retreating into Spiritomb, taking a like knockout on the Crustle. Okay, why is Crustle grass type? He doesn't even kill my Roserade. It's fine. We'll top deck energy. Actually, no. I'd prefer the Arven. Wait, 120's. I swear, if Spiritomb's weak to Iono. Okay. If I gotta... we can Champion's Call to thin the deck, though. Wait, no, I don't want Iono, though. Okay, I'm gonna let Roserade die here. Unfortunately. Am I? Am I really? You are weak to grass? Dude, you are useless, man. Come on, bro. Why do all of you fools have to be weak to grass? And the one guy who is grass is, yeah, well, obviously not weak to grass, but still. I'm gonna have to let you die, bro. Sorry about that. Because next turn we've got Counter Catcher plus Unfair Stamp. And I kind of like that. And then we can deal with the whole Crustle shenanigans later. If he rips an Iono here, I am going to... Thank goodness. Okay, no Iono? Purposes, alright, that's all. 07 Roserade, you did good. However, it's time to start Spike Stinging, boys. What do we want to bench? So we're gonna go CC Stamp. I think we do want to... Well, we can find Garchomp whenever we really want it, so that's nice. We're gonna bring up you. Do we have another Roselia? No. We have the Roserade, though. I don't wanna... Well, we can... Yeah, we have access to that whenever, so I'm just gonna Stamp now. Cool. There's a Power Weight. That means he survives a hit, and I kinda like that. Right? It does mean he survives a hit, because, yeah, it does. Okay, so I'm gonna slap that on that. And then you can tank a hit for us. Let's do. Okay, no, I don't want to show him anything. Let's just go Spike Sting for enough. And then you die. Cool. We take 2. Cool. Then you're gonna come in. You're gonna swing for 120. We're going to Arven for Vessel plus one of our things. And then we're going to... What are we going to do? Then we're going to attack with Spiritomb and one-shot you. No, we're not. We don't one-shot you. No, we do. We do one-shot you. Just. We do 150. Sick. Alright. Cool. Water energy. What the... Okay, we don't need that many Arvens. Right. Anyway, Arven for a Vessel and a Power Weight. And then we shall Vessel away one of the chomps. Grab these 2. Champion's Call. Dude, this is... Your first test with the Garchomp was terrible. All games lost. Tilted leader, but now I'm playing every time. Dude, I'm loving this deck. Like, unironically, I'm enjoying this deck so much right now. And now we can attach you. We have to lose the energy, which does kind of suck. And now we're doing 150 with you, dude. Holy shit. And next turn we have Super Rod back. And we just have the attack again to not knock out his next Crustle. We have an out, boys. We have an out. Look, I thought maybe like this game was chalked, but no, we unironically have an out to like Crustle decks and Wall Stall. Because if it says we can't attack with basics, we attack with Garchomp. If it says we can't attack with EXs, we can attack with Spiritomb. If we can't attack with Pokemon that have abilities, we attack with Garchomp. Hold on. Garchomp's got it sorted. Alright, I'm turning this game into a video. This one's pretty good. Dude, there's no way I play this deck to Worlds, right? Never. Right, now we can evolve into the Garchomp because we are getting rid of the Crustle. So now I don't mind evolving into the Garchomp. Let's get our energy back. Let's get our guy back as well. You and I think double energy is fine. Yeah, you and double energy is aight. Sick. All right, and then we're gonna go Champion's Call for the. You can evolve now. You've done your part. Thanks for being here for us, getting rid of the fighting Ogerpon, but you have done your part. And now we can bench the Spiritomb, we can attach the energy, we can evolve into the Garchomp, we still have access to the one Champion's Call. Now we're doing extra damage, we're retreating into the Spiritomb. We're gonna attach... We don't need to attach Power Weight there. Let's chill out. Do you want to play Arven? I think... No, not yet. And we just go Raging Curse. 180. Alright, cool. I didn't check if we have the Night Stretcher. But then again, right now, we are cooking. Right now, we're fine. I would have been happy to take like an extra hit, or maybe taking a hit into Garchomp instead, so we have access to more damage, because right now we are stuck doing 180, so if he does bench like something else funny, then we kind of just get walled behind that for a turn. But right now, this is good. He goes boss, we have energy, everything in our deck can retreat here. And he passes. We have it, dude. You know what? That was pretty good. And get stomped. Now, this Garchomp list feels good. Although we do, like, rely on top decks, like 9 out of 10 games. But we do top deck what we need. So there is a force out there that is helping us. Garchomp is real. that's such a cursed victory screen. That was gas. W deck. Garchomp to Arceus tier? I'd be down. Who would have thought having 400 health is pretty decent? But then again, our actual MVP that game was the not the Roserade, the Roselia, doing 100 damage to the fighting pond. Yaketorinrin. That's a crazy hand, except for the fact that we don't have energy. Or a supporter. We do have Gabite, though, for the next turn. And then one Gabite can... Can we, like... Can this matchup leave us alone? Like, I don't care about this matchup anymore. Like, go away. Skedaddle. Here's an energy. That's cool. Don't have the let's get that, and then we do need more Roselias. Let's get one more Roselia. That's all we need. I don't want to attach because I don't want to die next turn. I do need to attach, kind of. Let's attach the Benst one, I guess. And then we have Gabite for Gabite, Gabite for Gabite, Gabite for Roserade, Evolved Roserade manually, and we have 5 stage 1 set up in one turn. And he's probably going to go TM Evo here. Unless he's like the other guy and strips Ray Candy, and then we kind of just lose the game. He's going Secret Box. He's probably going to have the Evo. It was fun going on a winning streak, I'm not going to lie. I did not mind it. However, we have met our match in turn 2 Grimmsnarl. Then again, we did beat this matchup with a single Garchomp in play. But we also did hit the Evo. We've seen more bosses than we've seen Arvins going second. Yeah, he has the Ray Candy. Oh yeah, because you can just go Secret Box, Ray Candy, Spikemuth. Fair enough. That's pretty good. And now he just has the guy set up. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I don't have the brain power right now. It's like 1 AM. I'm not dealing with you. You have a good deck. Move on now. Down, 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 down. Okay, next deck. What are we running? I am not playing Grimmsnarl. I'm yet to play Grimmsnarl live, and I'm not going to start. I'm also not playing Mewtwo. That deck is an absolute... The deck is a lie. Not playing Ethan Snipe. Not playing Gaudy. Not playing Yanmega. Terrabox? Should I just go back to playing Terrabox? Okay. We can do that. We can play Terrabox. Should I play my Terrabirds? This is not the updated version, but we can run it. Okay. Alright. Guy is cooking with petrol? Dude, true. He probably plays that stadium as well that lets him just draw extra cards. Oh wait, no, I want to play, let's see what this matchup is. If it's going to take long, then I'm going to just scoop and move on. Because I want to build, the Clefairy Ogerpon deck. And just try and speedrun some games like that. I feel like that could be fun. You will go first? You shouldn't have. Okay, maybe you should have. This hand is horrible. We have Jacques. Oh, we have a mulligan as well. We're playing against Garchomp. Oh, goodness. And we started Terrapagos. Oh, no. And he's playing Headquarters. Oh, no. We have the Duskulls. There's a world. We have Manuel Tatch going first. So if he doesn't like go crazy on this first turn, we also have 4 of our 5 energy that we play in this deck in our hand right now. What? Why? This deck's chalked. Never play Terrabox, guys. I'm kidding. I love this deck, and I would play this deck to NAIC if I was going. Well, we have the bomb. We have, unless we prize it. If we prize the Dusknoir, that could be a sick joke. Arven, and he's got the energy. He's got the stuff. I guess if we kill the single Roselia, he can't actually skadoosh our Terrapagos with his first attack. However, rare candy in this economy. That's ballsy. There is a world. No, there isn't. Well, there is a technically there is a world and Terrapagos is on it, but I was gonna say there's a world where we can knock out both of those guys. I'm not too certain. Is he gonna go for Roselia here? Please don't go for Roselia. If he goes for a Roselia, then I think we have to kill both Roselias, and that just makes me... He's going for the monkey! Oh, brother. You think I'm gonna be leaving damage on your board? That's cute. That's very cute. Alright, well, we do take 2 prizes here. Actually, we don't take 2 prizes here, because as it stands, our Terrapagos is doing 30 damage, and when my bomb dies, it's doing 0. So there is a solid chance our Terrapagos is kind of just sitting pretty. Like, I love this card, but we do need a top deck like a Puffin. Pidgeotto. Ah, yes, the middle evolution. That's exactly what we wanted. Thank goodness for that. Rare candy, and I will evolve into that, and then I will go... why did he grab rare candy off of Arven? That's very confusing. Alright, anyway, Cursed Blast... Hopefully this prize gives us something, because right now we are cooking. Puffin. Yeah, it's honestly the only thing I can think of that could be. Nestball could be decent. Ah, yes, Area 0, because we are lacking bench space right now. That's exactly what I was thinking, game. How could I have missed that? Unified beatdown for 0. What are you thinking for NAIC? I'm not going to NAIC, but if I was going to NAIC, I'd either be playing Flareon or Terravox. both are Terra decks, but yeah. I'd be playing something with Noctowl. I'm instead stuck in South Africa doing a watch party because I am broke and a student, so I don't have the money to travel to America. But if I did, I would be playing Terravox. Like the bird variant, the one that I play. Champion's Call for Garchomp, and then you just murder me. Yep. Sick. Well played, brother. Unfortunately, Turtle decided he's going to try and solo you. Not possible, unfortunately. Shout out Dusknoir. We did more damage than him. We're better. That's what I think that counts as. Alright, now we build Fun Deck. So I'm not too sure if you guys remember, but before rotation... Hello? You getting cooked, man? Puffin doesn't even make you kill Rosaria, by the way. Yeah, but it meant I could have got Noctowls and stuff the next turn. Okay. How you doing though, Leo? I didn't have my OBS open, so I couldn't see your chats. Okay, alright. I'm not too sure if you guys remember, but before rotation, there was a deck that played Entei, Raikou, and that sort of stuff. Watchtower's not gonna see play. It would not. It's not gonna see play. Everyone is always commenting on my videos, but what if they play Watchtower? That's like saying, okay, but what if Dragapult plays against Clefairy? You know? Like, it sucks, but it is what it is. Like, what happens if my opponent starts Klefki against Terrorbox. Well, you lose. You lose. Okay? What happens if my opponent unface stamp plus watchtowers me? You probably lose, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about that. But why would people play Watchtower? For example, let's take Gardevoir, right? Why would Gardevoir play Watchtower when they could play Artisan? Watchtower helps them against a specific matchup, whereas Artisan helps them against every matchup. Because one of the cards is affecting me, not helping you, it's just affecting me, whereas one of the cards, Artisan, is helping you all the time, right? So one of them is like a tech, and one of them is a consistency card. And Gardevoir would love that consistency card. The same way Dragapult. Dragapult loses to Gardevoir right now. So what do they play? Jamming Tower. So it's like, and then Grimmsnarl. What does Grimmsnarl play? They play Marnie's Pokemon, so they're going to play Spikemuth, right? They're not going to play Watchtower. And then, like, Raging Bolt isn't going to play Watchtower because they're Raging Bolt and actually don't like Watchtowering either. Then you've got decks like Flareon Terrorbox, obviously aren't going to run it. Joltik Box has to run Grav Mountain usually. So yeah. It's like, what if my opponent plays Quad Ferrotheric versus Raging Bolt? You lose. Yeah. Like, if I'm playing Mew VMAX, speaking of, I'm going to play a game of Mew VMAX. That sounds like a good idea. If I'm playing Mew VMAX and my opponent is running Quad Drapion, I'm probably going to lose the game. But yeah, that is my rant over on Watchtower. But yes, many people have been asking me thoughts about Watchtower. Card stinks, don't play it. Let's play casual. Let's go to expanded. What deck do we have locked in for expanded right now? It's gonna be a stinker, isn't it? Do you think Crobat X is gonna show without being in Dragapult? Of course it's Mew. What else would it be? Oh, I love this deck, man. So I think Crobat is probably my favorite card to come out of this new set. I'm not gonna lie. And it's definitely going to see play, just people haven't cracked it. I've been working on a few lists, but I've been doing too much with Terra to really give it too much attention. But a card that can deal damage, has an attack that costs 1 energy basically with Rocket Energy, and can like recycle itself, that's a good card. And it hits decent weakness. Like if you slap a Defiance Band on that, you're one-shotting the Mewtwo. If you slap a Defiance Band on it as well, with the ping, you're one-shotting Guardy. What am I playing? Mew, of course I want to go first. So yeah, it's kind of like one card will increase chance for matchup, but exactly, you know? It's like, why should I make my bad matchups better while making my good matchups worse? You want to improve the matchups that you like. You don't want to turn a 80-20 into like a 50-50 just because you turned your 20-80s into 40-60s, you know? I'm being honest, I love the card, but not much even in Rocket Engine. Yeah, I love the card as well. We can definitely cook something up. I will be making videos on it. Is that a VIP pass? No, it's a Pokemon catcher. Dude, why can we just not escape like bricking? In any format, we brick. It's fine. We're gonna top deck Genesect or top deck DTE hopefully. Judge ourselves into quad Genesect and then we're good. So yeah, Ethan's adventure. Do we unironically, like, I was hoping we verse like, you know, some other meta deck that I can slap down Path and laugh at them, like Marnie's Grimmsnarl or something, you know? Dude, wait, we get fried by Marnie's. Switch card! Oh, yes! That's a great card. That's a great card. I'm so happy about that. I can't even Ellis's, because that's not how Ellis's works. We're going to Judge, and then we're going to top deck Cram. We have to hit heads, and if we hit heads, we grab Ultra Ball for Genesect. Genesect for 2. We're losing our Unfaced, and if we hit tails, we are scooping heads. So we're back in the game because I am such a talented player. So we're going to go Ultra Ball, and then we're going to Ultra Ball for... Get rid of Path and Unfair Stamp. Who needs an Ace Spec, right, guys? Now, Genesect for 2. Hopefully get a Quick Ball or something, or just another Genesect off of this, and we start, like, actually seeing stuff. Oh, la la! Genesect. Genesect for DTE. Genesect for DTE. Oh, naughty, making me gamble again. Oh, and I love the thrill of gambling. Fuck, I should not have gambled. Alright, now we pass. Joy. So why do people tech cards then? Because they expect a certain meta? Exactly, right? So like, for example, if I'm playing... Let's take, for example, Mew VMAX, because we're currently playing it. So if Mew VMAX is seeing a lot of play, then Drapion is going to see more play, right? But as soon as Mew VMAX doesn't see much play, like, for example, if Mew VMAX is 20% of the meta, and 1 in 5 games you're going to NISC, like, there's like a 20% chance you're playing against Mew every round, then Drapion is a great inclusion, right? Because you're probably going to see Mew, and now your odds in that matchup are increasing. But for example, if let's say Mew is like 1% of the format, then playing Drake, like you can lose to Mew. Then it's fine. You can lose to Mew, it doesn't matter. But you don't want to now include a dead card that is only good in a certain matchup if that deck, like, doesn't show up, right? And I've made that mistake before in many tournaments. We do top deck Iono. I do kind of want to kill one of your Quillavas. So we go gambling again. Yay. So it's like, my first Worlds was at Yokohama in Japan, and I teched the shit out of my deck. Massive mistake. Like, I teched way too much stuff. We can actually add this on for the Meloetta. So, and that was bad. Like, realistically, I should have just played a more consistent deck, but I was playing Arceus with Duraludon, Umbreon, Espeon, Miltank for the what is that matchup? For the Rapid Strike Urshifu matchup, and I'll be honest, that actually helped, and I won the matchup because of that. But like, the odds of me hitting that was not high. It's just because one of my friends were testing it that I decided to include that. So it's just really not worth it. Because realistically, 1 or 2 cards won't affect the overall deck too much, right? Take potential loss. Well, 1 or 2 cards can affect the deck. For example, like, what if I was playing like something that if I was playing Dragapult and I was only playing 2 Poffin instead of 4 Poffin, that's gonna affect the deck, right? That's gonna affect the deck a lot. That makes sense though, because you'll see top days, so I've noticed Tudoro, Fagardis is Pult. Exactly, you know? So it's a very rock, paper, scissors kind of thing. Right, we're just gonna go Cross Fusion Strike. Unfortunately, we have to copy Technoblast, which kinda stinks. You're in Bricktown? Yeah, we're stuck in building a Brixty out here. And I can't even judge path this guy. I have to sit here for like 7 turns. Also, why are you playing Expanded with this deck? Like, come on. I want to see like ADP and stuff, man. Also, by the way, Dragapult would get... I would bet 1,000 USD I could beat Dragapult 5 times in a row with Mew VMAX, I'm not gonna lie. Because, I mean, what do they do when I slap down Clefairy and just one-shot their Deepult, right? I miss this deck, man. Appreciated learning the game and definitely want to try my hand at some regionals. Fair enough. Yeah, so like, don't make the same mistakes I do. Don't overtech your decks for formats that like don't even matter. So yeah, well, for decks that don't even matter. Richie Polden. That actually does kind of suck, I'm not gonna lie. However, Evolve, Star Alchemy, DTE. I should have just judged first. Actually, wait, hold up. I don't want to judge. I want to kill. I want to murder you. We love murder. You just give you this as a Flareon deck? Dude, Flareon is a great deck. I love Flareon. Flareon, anything with a Noctowl has my respect. If you're playing anything with a Noctowl, I plus respect to you. Any scoops, because we're better. You can't stop the Mew train. I can just imagine people tuning in to watch new decks and World Prep stream just to see Mew VMAX being played. Yeah, my bad, guys. How is want to see me do it again? Because I want to see me do it again. Okay, let's play one more and hope our opponent is playing like, you know, something from Expanded. I'm just reminiscing, man. It's 1 AM. just having fun, chilling, playing Movie Max. Beepoff, please be playing like. What can we get going in here? Let's run the pre-rotation Guardy versus Mew matchup. We can beat Torden Vance Kelly for a game. Do you want to go first? Absolutely. So I can start quad buddy. I mean, not buddy puffin. Oh my goodness, I'm calling it buddy puffin already. Battle VIP pass. Come on, show us that VIP pass. All right, show us a basic to begin with. Yeah, Terapagos Crobat has kind of been put on pause for a little, just because. Arceus! Oh, yes! I saw Ray Candy there as well. We're so bad. This is going to be an actual expanded game. Yeah, that kind of got put on pause for a bit. Arceus Charizard. What an asshole. I'm playing Mew. I lose. Judge Path, question mark? I'm feeling kind of Judge Pathy here. Yeah, we can gamble. We can gamble. We already know. We prized one of the Mews. Yeah, World's Prep. This is World's Prep. It's just 2 years ago World's Prep, you know? Anyway, Fusion Strike System. For another Genesect, baby. Let's fucking go. We're so back. Fusion Strike System. Yes, that's the one. For 2 more. For Battle VIP Pass. Yes! Nothing can compare to the love and joy of playing Battle VIP Pass Turn 1. We have another one even. Oh, this deck. This deck is love, this deck is life. And we have Cram next turn. Sick. Oh. If Mew is still in format, I wouldn't have a YouTube career because I would have never even bothered with Terrorbox. I'd just still be playing Mew VMAX. You're gonna hate me when I judge you, brother. You're gonna hate me. Alright. Well, we have game. Probably. Gamble. But I don't just want game. I want a statement. And that is gambling. Okay, cool. I'm going to grab as many power tablets as I possibly can, or I'm going to whiff the knockout. I'm not doing anything other than ripping as many power tablets as humanly possible. Anyway, enjoy, ooh. We can Fusion Strike Systems first. We can do one at least. Okay, Ultra Ball away, you and you. We'll grab ourselves the VMAX. Okay, now we judge. It's a power tablet. That's big. We have them all. We have all the power tablets. Yeah, baby. That's what we're ready for. We have all of them. Can we draw into it manually though, without having to use our cheat code? I said without having to use our cheat code. Can we draw into it manually? Please don't scoop. It would be so sad if you scooped right now. We can't. We can't. Alright. Star Alchemy for number 4. Power tablet. Goodbye, Charmander. 310 Technoblast. Back in my day, we had to work for 310 damage. Nowadays, you guys can just discard 5 energy and do 350. You know how easy you guys have it nowadays? There was a Volcanion in that deck. Yeah. Alright, back to the real world, back to standard. Boo. Okay, what's the closest thing we can make to Mew VMAX in standard? I mean, I guess technically we can like make. No, DTE's gone. I was thinking about DTE, man. All right, okay. Well, regardless. No, we want to do standard. Sorry, not trainer trials. I will never touch that format, unfortunately. Now I have to get a Goldengo deck, dude. You know, Now we get A-specs that search for 400 damage worth of energy. Okay, what are we building? We are building Ogerpon. You. We'll run 3 of you. Clefairy. We'll run 3 of you. Okay, that's all I got. Now, what else are we running? We're running Latinas. We're running Fez. How else can we up our damage output? We're running Volcanion. So our max damage output by ourselves would be... I guess we can also run a Terapagos. Why not? Because Terapagos is the GOAT. What are the basics do we got to cook up? I mean, why not, right? We can slap in one of you as well. Squawk, for obvious reasons. What else are we running, boys? What else we adding in? Ursaluna. Okay, I think that's Pokemon good. We could run a Pika, I guess. What is this artwork? This is the ugliest thing I've seen in my life. Holy shit. Yeah, Mew, obviously. Obviously, a Mew. This one. Okay, and now we're running Fornest. We'll go max rarity on this one. Fornest. Switch. We'll run one actual switch. Not this artwork. Run one actual switch. A-Spec Prime Catcher or A-Spec Legacy Energy? A-Spec Prime Catcher. And then we can run like 3 bars. 1, 2, 3. And then we can run a Kieran as well, I guess. This one's the coolest one. And then we're running 4 research, 4 Iono. This one. Why do I not have 4 of these? I love this artwork, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Iono. Oh no, 4 Judge. We like that. 4 Judge. Or let's go 2 Judge, 2 Iono. Okay, and then we gotta go energy switch. 3 vessel. 1, 2, 2 Crispin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we can run, okay, so we want probably 2 lightning, 1 metal, no water, like 4 grass? No, definitely like 6 grass is fine. 6 grass, 3 psychic, 1, 2, 3, and then we're running Bravery Charm, 1, 2, and then Pearl, 1, 2, 3. Or let's go 2 Pearl, 3 Charm. Alright. And now we're back. Yeah. This seems very fun. Go second and just kind of ruin people's day. That seems pretty gas, if you ask me. Let's go into ranked. Oh wait, is our deck correct? Is it? I love having to wait 5 minutes every time I want to click on my decks. It is correct, alright, very nice. And we play. Tails, it's fine. They'll want to go first. We want to go second. They'll let us go second. Source, trust me, bro. You will go first. Damn. That kind of stings. If we're versing Dragapult, man, that could be so funny. We're playing no Night Stretcher. We meant to play quad Night Stretcher. Alright. We're versing something. Okay. Top deck, another energy. Alright, well, we attach Psychic. We bench us. We also need a... Okay, wait. We forgot the very important parts. We forgot the stadium that lets us do more damage. We need 3 of those. Okay, we need to free up 7 slots, because we need 3 stadiums. Okay, in that case, Pikachu, you're getting cut already. You had a good run. Because you're 2 free slots. So, Pikachu, you're done. Cool. Edit deck. Goodbye. Goodbye. That's fine. Cut one of you. Cut one of you. Area 0 under depths. 1, 2, 3. Maybe down to 2 lilies. And then we can go Night Stretcher. 1, 2. Would 2 be fine? I feel like we need 3. I feel like we can just go 3rd and ditch the Kieran. Ditch the Kieran seems fine. Cool. Okay, now we have an actual deck. Now we actually have the stadiums and stuff. I did kind of forget about the stadiums. Whoops. Okay. He has a dragon coin. That could be funny. This could be very funny. Okay, that would be an insane hand if we had a basic. Double mulligan. Okay, somehow we have 4 basics. After having 0. Very nice. What are we playing against? My turn. Are we playing against Raging Bolt? We don't have a single 1-prizer in this deck. Oh, actually we do. I lied. Here's our 1-prizer. This, Earthen Vessel, away Crispin. For this, no, this. Teal Dance. For this. Nest Ball, very nice, very nice. Nest Ball for... I think we can grab our second pawn here. Manual attach this here. Squawk. Squawk in the seas. Damn, wait, that's gas. Hold up. We can vessel away the Clefairy. The Clefairy. For double grass. We can go Teal Dance. This. For a Bravery Charm. We can Bravery Charm this guy. And then we can bench the Mew. So we can bench the Mew and pass. Yeah, seems fine. Do we promote the Clef? I don't think we promote the Clef. I think we just pass. Cool. That seems pretty good. I have to respond to this. Actually, I'll respond in a second after this game. Teal Dance. Oh. We're just playing against Raging Bolt, aren't we? the worst version of our deck, clearly. Or is it? We do kind of need this Teal Dance to carry quite heavily. We do have E-Switch, we do have Energy, we have Lily's Pearl, we can thin 3 of the 4. To try and find one of our 4 researchers, one of our 2 Ionos, 2 judges, or boss even. Boss would be pretty decent here. He Ionos us. Alright, never mind. We're good. Thanks. And we actually don't find much, somehow. We can thin a lot, though. I know that much. We can thin quite a bit. We have the E-Switch. So we do have an attack guaranteed. He has Jamming Tower, which does not matter whatsoever, and that is his only Jamming Tower, so we do have the Stadium Bomb, so Jamming Towers are not going to be an issue for the rest of the game. He also doesn't have an attack this turn, because he's already played the Iono. He benches Fan Rotom, Fan Call for a singular. Wait, this Hoothoot might just die here anyway. Oh no. Free my boy. He ain't done none. And he passes. Okay, so yeah, we do just kill his Hoothoot here. And we top deck the boss so we can actually take out whatever we want. Okay. First things first. Let's get rid of that. Let's get a Fez on the bench. Let's get a Volk on the bench. Let's get a boss out here into the Fez. Let's get a young E-Switch into this. I'm actually just going to burn the switch because we don't need it. I mean, we can just switch into this guy. And then we have Restart for 2. Bravery Charm plus Ursaluna. I mean, we have the knockout, but yeah. Retreat into Clefairy. And then we just go Full Moon Rondo 260. That's pretty good. That's insane. Alright. And it is literally a 1-prizer at this point. And then we have Crispin as well. So we do have an attack with Iron Leaves, which could be doing 200 damage. We need Fez to find us a Night Stretcher though, because our other Clefairy is kind of in the bin, unfortunately. What other attackers do we have in this deck? A Terapagos. We could also get a Terapagos. Terapagos could do the same thing. So there's the Bolt. The big Bolt. So he will be getting a knockout here. Okay, with this deck does need probably quad Night Stretcher, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we also don't need 4 Crispin. I feel like 2 Crispin would be fine. I mean, I think we're playing 3. I feel like 2 Crispin is fine. And then we can cut down to probably 1 Judge instead of 2 Judge. And we play 2 Iono, 1 Judge. And then we can play quad Night Stretcher, because I feel like Night Stretcher is going to be great, because Night Stretcher is essentially draw 1 with Grass Energy, and it's also to get our Clefairies back, which is very good. And he's only taking, like, he has to go Prime Catcher. If he goes Prime Catcher, then Clefairy stays in play, right? If he wants to take more than 1 prize card, he has to gust around this. Otherwise, he's just taking 1 prize card off of the Clefairy. And we can actually... Hold up. We can actually, if we do find any East, which we have a knockout with the Mew as well, because we can just copy, bursting. Okay, he scooped. All right, well, we have to play another one. That felt too good. That felt way too good. Thanks for reaching out. Quad Night Stretcher would feel pretty good. What else? I think 3 Bravery Charms is fine, because that'll help against the Dragapult matchup. Means all our stuff doesn't just immediately die. But again, Dragapult matchup should just be fine anyway. We were playing 3 already, alright, let's just go up it to the 4th. Sick. Cool. This is just Terror Box, but without the... Terror Box without the extra steps. It is just straight up basic box. So we got Bird Box, we got Dog Box, we got, what can we call this one? I don't know. We'll figure out a funny name for it later on. I don't know this video because I noted the difference the 4-4 knockdowns, had questions about experience matches. We do not want to go first. No, we want to get a turn 1 knockout. About that turn 1 knockout. Okay, this matchup should be okay because we have like the guys, right? We could also just donk him here. Hold up. All right, I think we're going for the research. I feel like I want to also get a 4th E switch. No, dude, we were 1 vessel away from. Wait. We're still. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. We can still do it. We have Clefairy, we have Bravery Charm, we have Bravery Charm, we have 1 energy would have been so gas for the Squawk and Seize E-Switch. No energy. How have we gone through half our deck and not seen a single energy? That's sick work. Alright, well we're benching you, we're benching Terapagos. We're nest falling. For the Mew. I'm not going to NAIC, unfortunately. I am stuck in South Africa. I wish I was. How have we not seen a single energy? We play 11 or 12 of them, and we have not seen 1. That is insane. That's actually kind of crazy. But yes, if I was going to NAIC, I'd be playing Pidgeot Terror Box. Indeed. Okay, the thing is, now he's gonna like Evo and we just have nothing, because somehow a research into a Squawk into a Mew found us 0 vessels, 0 energy. I was saying, yeah, we can donk him probably, and that turned into, yeah, we're bricking now after seeing 31 cards basically. Choose 1 Pinch Pokemon to discard while Squawk, you did your job. Cheers, bro. How many? We're out of so many resources already. We're out 2 of our 3 stadiums. We're out Iono, Judge, double research, 3 of our 4 nest, 2 of our 3 E-Switch, right? So we do want 1 more E-Switch. Quad E-Switch is probably a must. Spike Must Jim, he's probably just gonna go Candy, right? Because he probably, I'm guessing, yeah, he's gonna go Candy and swing into this. Is there a way to... There is, we just have to like top deck some stuff. We have Switch to burn, we have... Night Stretcher doesn't burn anything though. Vessel would be so nice. We do need to find the last stadium though. I guess Stadium E-Switch would work, because that'll still one-shot it. Because we'd be doing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, we'd be doing 360. So there's many ways to actually get to a knockout here. What is bro taking so long on? Surely you just put it onto the Clefairy, because everything else you can just one-shot. And you can't put it onto the Terrors. It's not that difficult. It's not that important of a choice, brother. You'll be fine. And he put it on a Terra. Alright, cool. So after all that, he just forgot. Grass Energy. Holy shit, we played them. Did not think we'd get that far. Which is, of course, it was the next card. We have Night Stretcher. We now can't thin. We literally cannot thin. Okay, one more game. That was a major fluke. That won't happen twice. Surely we will find a card. Do we play Quad Vessel then? Is it that important? Maybe we play like Triple Vessel, probably not Quad Vessel. I'm down for the 4th E-switch though. I feel like we don't have to play Crispin. I feel like if we just cut the Crispins entirely would be decent. Oh, the game crashed. That's great. Okay. You know what? I think honestly the game crashed. That's probably going to be me today then. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be streaming tomorrow, probably EU time again. The EU time was good, so yeah, I'll be seeing you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in though.